calisthenic competition is not a sport. You think it's a sport or not a sport?
Are we talking?
We're not talking about training. We're
No,
talking
no, no.
about
I know about training, but
Okay.
are you talking specifically like around the world competitions or freestyle? Being in a good, healthy body allows you to go do things without having to plan around whatever things aren't working with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like people that are overweight, and I encourage those people to,
Get better.
invest in themselves.
Yes, invest.
But my point is like people that are overweight, have a hard time breathing. They will plan trips around what they feel like they can do, which is going to be more limited than somebody like yourself, right?
Yeah.
You're in shape. You don't think about coming out like, oh man, I'm not going to be able to, walk around the expo for,
Yeah.
or I'm not going to be able to walk over here to Venice Beach. Like you don't,
No.
it doesn't enter your mind.
No, it doesn't.
You just go do it.
Yes.
Because
yeah.
you can.
I can.
And that's important. I mean,
But you
just take care of yourself the best you can, increase your odds of having a better life.
But
For yourself and for those people around you, your family, so that they don't, worry about you, and that you also, can be an inspiration to other people. Maybe somebody watches this and, they want to shoot video, they want to shoot still photography, they want to have an interview with somebody and do something and create something artistic or cover an event. Like the Brooklyn Beach Sports Festival or the Winter Games or, some of the events out here, whatever it is that, they feel like they can do that and have access to people that they didn't think they might have access to. You don't know until you put it out there into the universe.
you're right.
You just got to go for it.
Regardless of what results gonna come out of it, just do it.
Yeah.
You see what's gonna happen.
Yeah,
But if you don't do nothing about it, then you're sure nothing's gonna happen.
that's right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, in terms of like the freestyle and
Yes.
then having the strength part that's just clean dips, push-ups, pull-ups, and things like that.
Yes.
Accompany it because they're clearly two different
Thing?
things.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. They're
Freestyle.
two different skill sets.
Yeah, exactly.
Some guys are strength and power, and these guys are able to finesse. And you have to. It's you got to have no fear when you do the freestyle stuff,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
you're doing a lot of the release moves and
Oh,
things
yeah.
like that. And
It's not
Yeah.
like gymnastic. Gymnastic, you can there's an app to save you sometimes, and
Right.
You can, if you miss the move and you fall off, you're not gonna fall off on the ground. Really, something's gonna
yeah,
you're
But
gonna follow something. But
true. I what I like about the freestyle comparative to gymnastics, and again, they're
different world.
two different worlds. But what I like about freestyle and what our calisthenics community does is that if you can think of it, you can do it,
Yeah,
and you don't get
yeah.
points deducted.
Yeah.
In
yeah,
fact, you
yeah.
get points added for creativity, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
As we're the gymnastics world, and not taking anything away. Those guys are amazing, and I love to watch gymnastics when
Oh, you do?
during the I
Not
enjoy
me.
it.
Not really.
I like it. I mean, look, what they do is amazing, and they have they have a bunch of check boxes that
Yes.
they have to go down, or points are deducted, right? Again, I just like the creativity of the freestyle, and I think they're gonna just keep doing stuff, kind of like the X Games with snowboarding and
But wait,
and
wait.
freestyle could be that.
Yeah.
Freestyle could be an X Games type of event, and I hope that it is, because it's pretty cool. I mean, there's a lot of really amazing, talented really strong guys. We have a lot of colorful characters that people will follow, and like the snowboarders, right? They have their own style, their own swagger, and as do around the world competitions. There's certain people that they have certain personalities that, and that's cool. You need that. You need different stuff. Otherwise, it's it's kind of like okay.
Yeah. So I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Because yesterday I was talking with Woody and one of my friends, and he said he was saying for him, calisthenics competition is not a sport. You think it's a sport or not a sport?
Are we talking?
We're not talking about training. We're talking about
I know about training, but
okay.
Are you talking specifically like around the world competitions or freestyle?
What's the difference? Yeah, there's a difference between what you said?
Yeah, I mean, there's one's, a lot of, planches and handstands and release moves, and, it's
for me,
it's a lot more dynamic than.
Okay, what I can say is the competition Battle of the Boar.
Yep.
Is that a competition calisthenics who can be recognized as a sport, or is just a competition?
I think it could be a sport.
It could be a sport.
Why wouldn't it be? I mean, again, I compare it loosely to a form of gymnastics because you're on a high bar, you're doing release moves, you're doing planches. It's just different.
It's just different.
They've got their own style. They've created their own style.
Okay.
So, but yes. So to answer your question, I think it is a sport. I think it could be continually expanded. And eventually, it will. It just takes time. If the people involved in that sport want it to grow or not to grow. I mean, in order for it to really grow, to get more people involved, I think you have to have more events.
Yes.
Okay, so it's like with anything, like sport, CrossFit.
Yes.
You start smaller competitions in certain major cities, and then become bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Ironman's the same thing. Any kind of like sport, you need more access to those things for people to go and experience it firsthand.